Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're so welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for joining me once again. My name is Jemima. I'm a confidence coach and a public speaker. I'm a daughter of the King. I'm a child of God. And if you allow me, I can be your internet sister, internet bestie. And if you allow me again, I can help you build your confidence so that you can fearlessly live purposefully. Yes, 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 yes. In our previous video, we're speaking about knowing who you are, and we asked the question, who do you think you are? And we concluded our discussion about finding that your identity is according to what the manufacturer says you are. Okay, so the manufacturer of the product is the one that determines the identity of the product, and we being created by God, our identity is firmly based on who God says we are. Okay, so I hope you answered the question, who do you think you are? If you couldn't, I said you put it in the comment section. I'll respond to everybody in the comment section, or you can just DM me at the Jemima for support. Good. And so today we're going to now firm it up. Now that we have identified that it is only the creator, the manufacturer, that can determine the identity of the product, I want you to know the next thing about yourself. Okay? The next thing that you have to know and understand about yourself is that you were made in the image of God. You were created in the image of God. You were created like God. It's like you are the reflection of God. When God sees himself in the mirror, it is you that he sees. That sounds so good. So, you being the image and likeness of God means that you can create from that kind of well of genius that he created from. That's so good, right? And so I just want you to know that being created in the image and likeness of God is your first identity. That's how you identify your first and foremost. And the first time God started talking about how he created man, nowadays every brand wants to tell the story behind the product, right? It's the same way God wants to talk about how he created, what was in his mind when he was creating us. He says in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 that let us make man in our own image. Let us make man in our own image and in our likeness. Okay. And then he says he created human beings in our own, in their own image and likeness. At this point is the Trinity is referring to the majesty of his kingdom, and male and female he created them. Okay. And so you being made in the image and likeness of God means that you are a reflection of God, and you reflect his glory and character, right? You reflect his thought, his creativity, his capacity. So you're not small. You are not like somebody that was just brought on earth as a mistake. Okay? Even if your parents didn't plan you, God planned you. Yeah. Created in his image and likeness. And your motivation, your wellness, your development, your self-worth, your self-determination is as a result of the intent of God and your being like, your likability to God, your reflection as God. Do you understand? That is your first identity. That is what the manufacturer says you are. Yeah. And the moment you understand this, you will start creating like God. The moment you understand it, you will start showcasing your geniuses. The moment you understand it, you will start looking at issues and being a problem solver, because God look at the earth and says, oh, the earth is void, let me create water. Oh, this, now that I have created animals and all, now let us make man in our own image. You will become like somebody who solves issues, solves problems on earth. That is the image and likeness of God. And you become love, because God is love. You become more kind, more patient, more forgiving of yourself and others. You become very faithful, because God is faithful to the T. Do you get it? That is your image, your reflection. So now you're getting to know yourself, that you are love, you are kind, you are forgiving, you are patient. That is what later on, when Paul was teaching the Christian, he says, that you are the fruit of the spirit, like showcase the fruit of the spirit. Okay, so you should know that you are made in the likeness and image of God, and you would appreciate your self-worth more when you realize that you are a daughter of the King. His majesty reigns forever, and that is where you are from. Okay, your self-worth is not based on your possessions, your achievement, your physical attractiveness, or what the public think you are. That is not your self-worth. Okay, your self-worth is in the likability and the image of who you are were created to be, who your master calls you to be. So the self-worth of the iPhone, for instance, is not because it just takes nice photos. No, it's because the creator of the iPhone says that iPhone is a durable phone, does this and that. That is the self-worth of the iPhone. It depends on how it exudes its quality. So your self-worth is not based on your possessions, your achievements, the awards you have, or what the public think you are. Your self-worth is from what your manufacturer, your creator says you are. Okay? And then I want you to know that your self-worth is being made in the image of God. And when you understand this, you become very unshakable and you begin to feel positive about yourself. Begin to understand yourself better. That I've been created in the image and likeness of God. I have the character, the reason, the capability, the capacity of God, and I'm a problem solver, and I exude love, kindness, faithfulness, forgiveness, patience. That is who you are. Isn't that beautiful about yourself? That is who you are. And then somebody will ask, what about the life experiences that we encounter? Do those things define us? And I want to say that they are life experiences and they don't define you. They don't compose your structure. It is a definition of man's words, language. That's how man will language you. And then that your experiences are experiences that you have to learn lessons from, be guided by them, and then also fight it if it's a negative one. So let's say somebody is body shamed, okay? When you are body shamed, you don't become the shame. When you are body shamed, you don't become the shame. Your self-worth is not about the view of others. It is about who you are. So you can have any body size and still be very confident, still be very purpose, because that doesn't define you. Do you understand? If you, for instance, have had experience like an abuse in your childhood, you are not an abused person. That is not your definition. That is your experience. And the more you understand that you do not have to define yourself by the experience, you would be able to even heal from it. If your parent ever rejected you, you are not a rejected person. There's some people that they define themselves by their experiences, that they are rejected, right? They are abused, they are shameful. No, that is the description of people, and that does not define you. Take note that it's only the manufacturer, it's only the creator that can define you, or can talk about your worth, or can say that this is you. You that you have used yourself, right? You cannot define yourself. So I hope you understand that your life experiences and your possessions do not define you, whether you are rich or poor, whether you are well educated or not. It doesn't define you. That is why even when you are, let's say, going to choose a life partner, there's an understanding that you're not choosing the partner based on their possessions, qualifications, and what the public think they are. If you choose a partner by those fleeting things, you will end up with a demon. Yeah, you have to choose a partner by their identity. Are they love? Are they kind? Are they faithful? Are they patient? That is how you choose it, like the image of God. Are they reasonable? Are they thoughtful? Do they have good capacity to create wealth, to create a good union between the two of you? You see the interesting thing or correlation over here. So your identity is not about your possessions, and it doesn't define you. And so you don't have to sits in those descriptions, right? So if you feel rejected, if you feel you were abused when you were a child, I want you to know that I'm really sorry you went through that, but that those things do not define you. Okay? Get us help to heal through it. And now healing is not a one linear way. Okay, there are days where you have the triggers, but when they come, because you've learned and understood your self-worth, you don't sit in it. You don't abase in it. Okay. So I want you to know that, remember, you would never be able to live beyond who you think you are. And right now we've established that your first identity is that you are made in the image and likeness of God. And I hope you've learned something and you're going to run with it so that you create genius stuff, significant things, problem solver, and you exude love, faithfulness, patience, kindness, and you have the capacity of God. You are beautiful the way you are because God says it. So I hope you like and subscribe to this channel so that you can learn more, because I have got a lot of things to teach you when it comes to identity and building confidence so that you can fearlessly live purposefully. And so like, subscribe, and share to help other people as well. See you sometime next week. Bye.